Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Lala the Clown. Today we're going to talk about a very interesting issue with Twitch terms of service and terms and conditions that you must, of course, agree to before actually starting a stream or just being on Twitch in general. As you know, Twitch has policies for hate and violence and things like that are very on the ball with keeping our community safe. But every once in a while, we get an individual or group of individuals that just want to try to disrupt the natural order of things, of having a good time. As you know, Twitch, you can go on there and you can find a million different great streamers out there and personalities, and you can really meet some awesome people and some really good communities. And I love Twitch for the fact that it really brings good communities together. It gives a platform for people to perform and do their arts, whether it be being a clown, playing video games, or anything else, or just chatting and having a good time. And that's one of the good things I like about Twitch. As you know, their terms of service are very clear. They don't want anything abusive, any hate, things like that. More like common sense kind of thing. They don't want people to annoy other people on streams, and they don't want things like that. Hence why they have rules and regulations for spamming. Now, we're going to talk about an individual that we met the other day that came into my chat and started to try to disrupt the natural order of things. Now, I'm using this person as an example to try to teach people that are new to streaming. And, let's say you're a new streamer. Let's say you're a younger streamer. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have had countless younger streamers come on and try to disrupt things here and there. Normally they're young kids, so I won't really say anything too much like, hey guys, you can't do that. And a lot of them honestly were very apologetic at the end when I explained them. I say, well, terms of service, and I let them know. I say, hey, if you guys actually want to do this as a channel and to grow your channel, here's some things that, and I'll try to mentor them into going the right direction with Twitch and YouTube or anything else that they might be interested in, because I want kids and I want younger generations to have a good chance and a good positive feedback. Even if they're trolling or something like that, there's a couple ways to troll. As you guys know, on my channel, I do a little bit of trolling here and there. Nothing really harmful. We do impersonations, voices, sing songs, auto-tune, things like that. Or people are just like, whoa, that's crazy, or just to catch them off guard. We don't really do anything hateful. So there's a difference between a good troll and a bad troll. First, trolling is if you're doing a joke, you're doing a skit. I mean, that's normally good trolling. But if you're trying to do something to be hateful, to upset people, hurt them, or things like that, that's completely against Twitch terms of service. So please don't do anything like that. I'm begging you guys. If you're new to streaming and you're not sure about it, please go to Twitch. They have a terms of service page. It's called Community Guidelines, and they can kind of guide you on where it is. And if you have any questions, feel free to come to my chat. I'll be happy to help you out and maybe try to answer some of those questions if I can. And if I can't, I will, of course, refer back to Twitch. Now, let's take a look here at some things here. I'm going to show you guys a couple clips today of what we have going on with this situation that I experienced last night. Let's go ahead and watch this first clip here, and let me know what you guys think of this.
What is that, dude?
Do you like cheese?
Oh yeah, you gotta ban that guy instantly. Sorry, bro, that's an instant ban, bro.
The real question is, do you like cheese? GG.
I didn't respond though.
We're just gonna mute that. I was letting that go for a little while, but that's enough of that. It's called spamming, dude. It's something. It's a bannable offense.
Now, as you saw there, that short clip just shows you that I was basically getting spammed, and I just showed this little bit, but I was basically getting spammed before this as well with the same question: do you like cheese? Now, if you're spamming someone's chat with the same thing, which someone was, as you could see there, my moderators, thank you guys, we're able to take care of that. but also I had to mute my my interactions button to make sure no one could hear it continue, because honestly this kept up for quite a while. This actually went to the end of my game and it kept repeating. Not, you know, and I love hearing from, you know, if people do a donation of a bit or something like that, and I do appreciate it, and I like to hear what you guys say. That's why I leave it on. But if you're spamming the same thing over and over, it's distracting, it's hateful conduct, and it's totally against Twitch terms of service. So do not, I repeat, do not do anything like this. This is a bannable offense, and it's not really funny. This guy thinks it's very amusing and it's funny, and he's a grown man, which I find very sad. But you know, if you're a young kid and you know you like to do a troll, there are good trolls and bad. Remember to keep, there is a fine line between it. This would come under the bad troll things and can actually get you in trouble with Twitch TV. So keep that in mind. We're now here going to look at a second segment, and let me know what you guys think of this.
It's not a very popular or very famous movie.
Why? Everyone's spent one.
But it's the 80s sequel to The Wizard of Oz. Anyway, there's these things called wheelers.
I couldn't tell.
And they have wheels for hands and feet, and they just wheel around. And they terrified me as a kid, and they still terrify me.
Alright, good night, bro. Silly Star, take it easy, man. I love the new setup. I hope you do the same.
Okay, so now with that little segment there, I don't know if you guys caught it, but he at the start of it, let's put
It's not a very popular.
Everyone put Y in, and then if you look later in the chat, her entire chat is now covered in Y. So he's basically coming along now. He's going with what I call them tots, troop of trolls. That's what they are, guys, tots, because they're very childish, and there's a bunch of them, troop of trolls. So these tots come into her chat and they start spamming Y, all of them, Y. This is also horrible, hateful conduct, because I mean they're basically taking people that are actually watching this girl chatting, having a good time, are now the only thing they can see in the chat is Y, repeatedly said multiple times by this group of individuals. They're not doing anything positive towards the stream. They're basically just doing a negative effect during her chat. People that might be in her chat trying to talk are now being outblasted by the same word repeated over and over again. There seems to be a group of them, and they keep doing this for a while on her stream. And I'm sure they've done this to a lot of other streamers. They'll hit streamers and they'll do this. And I'm just letting you guys know this is something you do not want to do. Do not want to do. Now everyone gets a little hype in chat. If there's a little hype thing, that's understandable, but you don't really want to spam something out. Okay, when you spam, it takes away from the whole Twitch experience, it takes away from the chat, and takes away from the people that are actually trying to enjoy the stream and have a good time. So keep that in mind, guys, that it is also against the terms and conditions. And we are going to read the terms and conditions after this to help teach you guys. If you guys are interested, I will be reading it verbatim from the Twitch website today to help teach. We're going to watch one more clip and let me know what you guys think of this.
Decent. I mean, I let the whole thing slide with the whole cheese thing for, you know, a while, but then when the chat started getting like spammed, it was like, okay, that's enough. You know, come up with something, do something different. You know, you're not helping my channel at all, so you know, I don't know why you're here.
You're still trying to figure out how to help your own.
Try to steal content probably, but you know, whatever.
Steal
so
content?
it's all good.
What are you talking about, bro?
It's just like now he's getting
so
all
you
defensive
never
about
heard,
it because
like,
I clipped it. I was like, yeah, you spam my chat, which is like I've never gone to anyone else's channel and spammed their channel.
Well, good for
at
you.
all. You know, I know it's not self-advertising or anything, but it's still spam. You know,
this guy's a scrub.
Okay, now I'm not gonna continue that clip any further, but where do you think he went wrong here? Now, if you guys notice, there's a little black box in the center of the screen. The little black box is actually a report. This man is now filing a false report on my channel. Now, there is another clip as well that I've already sent in. That is him asking the other people that are in his little group to all report me and basically try to get my channel banned. He's now filing a false report. Now, what he filed it under was extreme violence, gore, or other obscene content. As you know, guys, I'm Lala the Clown. I'm not really doing anything gory. You know, there's no blood coming out. I'm not doing anything that is obscene on here or extremely violent. As you hear, I'm very calm the whole time, letting him know, you know, you can't spam things along those nature. The whole time, he's basically being inappropriate to me and now trying to ban a channel by reporting me and filing a false report. Okay, and then he put in reporting everyone in channel for pointless is all he wrote there. Where he went wrong here is he's doing false reports. Now, guys, you might not think a report will do anything, but reports are there for Twitch to make sure that we aren't doing any inappropriate content. You know, there's no pornograph, there's no extreme sexual content. I'm talking about no nudity, people aren't cutting themselves on stream or drinking hot sauce on stream or things like that. You know, this is a safety guideline of Twitch that they've implemented to basically keep the community safe and to make sure that everyone's going to have a good time and have a good, enjoyable viewing experience without having to worry about stuff that is, you know, extremely rated R, nudity or NC-17 kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? General cussing isn't as bad, but this is where it hits the thing. You know, no racism, things like that. You know, completely uncalled for kind of things. We want to keep that out of Twitch. And people that use and abuse these report buttons on streamers are they're wasting the time of Twitch, and they're wasting the time of streamers, because, you know, if he gets a group of people to falsely report on me and then they're going to ask why. This is why if there is an issue on Twitch, let's say someone's showing nudity or someone's showing something extremely inappropriate that's against their guidelines, remember to always clip that and send that in, so that way that they are covered, you are covered, and they will see that, okay, this is what happened. Okay, you can't, if you do a report, if you can, please have a clip of whatever you're trying to report. It's very simple to do, and it makes everyone's job a lot easier, and it's not wasting Twitch time. Do not waste Twitch's time with false reports like this. This is completely insane and uncalled for. It just kind of makes me laugh that someone of his age group, being an older man, obviously, is, I would say, childish to that point that he would do this. Now, I would expect, like, if a 15-year-old kid did something like this to me, and I've had them do things like this, it doesn't really bother. You know, it's just a kid being a kid. But a grown man, I do expect better from, and that's what we want to correct here. So if you're new to Twitch, this is what this is for. This is only for educational purposes, to help teach and grow communities and do what is right. Now, let's read some things about, first thing, spamming. Now, if you might ask, well, why did you ban this person? Well, I banned them for spamming, and my moderators banned them for spamming because they were spamming my chat, and they were also spamming my bit donations notification, and kept repeating the same phrase over and over while playing game. It's very disruptive, and here are the actual terms. And you guys can find this on the community guidelines on Twitch page. It says, any content or activity that disrupts, interrupts, harms, or otherwise violates the integrity of the Twitch services or another user's experience or devices is prohibited. Such activity includes posting large amounts of repetitive, unwanted messages or user reports. That covers it right there. I mean, that I've only pinpointed this particular one. There's a whole list of it, but this pinpoints exactly what we're trying to show here, that large repetitive things, it's spam. That's why there's a button for it, to report spam, and that's what he was originally reported for. Unwanted messages and things like that, repeating, like what they did to that young lady earlier on the stream. If I was a female streamer, I would be concerned if a group of men all came into my chat and just started spamming and harassing me. That I wouldn't appreciate. Same being myself, being a clown, I don't appreciate that, coming into my stream and just trying to harass my chat, harass myself, and basically just cause a disruption in my casual stream. So remember, guys, you know, have respect for your communities, have respect for the people around you, and there's really no need for it. Hateful conduct is basically if you are making fun of somebody because of, you know, their race, religion, sex, sexual orientation, age, disability, physical characteristic, you know, like myself. Physically, I'm different because I'm a clown, or veteran status, and I am also a veteran. So, you know, maybe this guy's targeting that. Maybe he's looking for streamers. I don't know. I'm not going to dig into his detail. But if you do anything like this, this is hateful conduct. There are some phrases he did say during his thing that I was shown, that him talking about me just being a clown. Well, there goes a clown for you, and phrases like that, because I stood up to the person who was trying to spam my chat. So keep this in mind, guys. Don't be hateful. Follow the Twitch terms and service, and be respectful of people's streams. You know, because this is a great community. Twitch is a fantastic platform to stream on. And if you're not willing to respect the wishes of somebody else's stream, or you're not willing to respect you know, Twitch's terms and conditions, I hate to say it, like, Twitch will respond negatively with that, and rightfully so. So if anyone has any questions, if you want to learn more, as I said, I'm only using this as an example today to help teach you guys about the rights and wrong of using Twitch. So if you guys have any questions, please contact me, Lala the Clown. I'm on Twitch, Lala the Clown. You can find me during one of my streams. If you have any like real deep questions, you can always private message me on my Twitter, or even on YouTube, and I'll try to respond if I see it. So thank you all for joining me today. I'm your host, Lala the Clown, and have a great evening.